Anyways, a guy dressed up as a bear to
Got busted for dressing up like a bear to destroy their own property and commit insurance fraud. And they ended up snitching on themselves because they provided the insurance company with the footage of them doing all of this. I guess they were just thinking their bear costumes look realistic enough. I don't know about you guys, but this is one of the dumbest stories that I've heard in a while, as it all happened in Lake Arrowhead, California, which is about an hour and a half outside of LA. And I guess these guys came up with the wild scheme to dress up like a bear, film it with their security camera, tear apart the inside of their
just imagine they did that and they were carrying sledgehammers. Just imagine.
Rolls Royce, and I guess file an insurance claim and snitch on themselves with this footage that's now been released. So I guess we have to look at this. They did all this. They filmed themselves with the security camera, and they thought this looked realistic enough to actually submit to the insurance company. So let's be the judge of that. All right, so we see the Rolls Royce there. Oh. Okay. Yeah. That is not.
Playing like a faggot, bro.
Bro, what kind of bear sits down and just
Like a bear? That literally looks like the dude who played Bear in the Big Blue House just decided to crawl into a Rolls Royce. I can't believe they watched this video and they were like, yeah, we'll send this to an insurance company. I'm sure they will not investigate this whatsoever. Or just see there's a human crawling around, or that a human just casually opened the door of a Rolls Royce, no problem. Come on, guys. So I guess this is all the damage. You would think a real bear would damage.
a real bear would cause more damage. Like, if you think about it, that thing is weak as shit, bro. Guys use
Damage way more than that.
nails.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that chair would not be sitting there. That shit will have holes in it. The claws of a bear is sharp as shit, and the weight of the paw is heavy. It will cause more damage than that.
So we got the next car here now. Okay, so here we got a G-Wagon. And the bear apparently has opposable thumbs. You can just open a car door, no problem, without busting the window. Yeah, that doesn't look like a real bear. Come on, guys. Also, like, the amount they filed in claims here were just outrageous as well. Because, like, looking at the damage here, like, there's not really that much damage. There's a couple, like, scratches. Like, sure, the leather is technically destroyed, but the amount of damages they filed, which we'll get into in a little bit, just does not add up whatsoever here. And also, it's just so funny how they actually think this is believable when they themselves submitted this footage. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, so yeah, the full.
Why the fuck would you keep the bear suit in your house still, bro? Oh my lord. Paid loss. Oh, they have to be here. Paid loss. These guys are fucked hard, bro. Why you keep look? That's like committing crime in a suit. You get caught for the suit. No, like the suit gets reported. Oh, the person was wearing so and so, and you have that same exact thing. Like, if you don't go burn that shit, put that. I know they probably spent over $1,000 on that. And how the fuck did the bear open a locked car? First off, that's.
Oh. They got the full bear costume with the search warrant. And apparently they cashed in $141,839 on the damages that we just saw, which I do not think add up to $141,000 worth of damages. What is going on? So, apparently there were 3 vehicles that were damaged in total. And as we saw, the cars they damaged was a Rolls-Royce Ghost, a Mercedes G63 AMG, and a Mercedes E350.
That's the same car. That's Loki, the same car I was Loki.
Clearly, those are some very nice cars, and those car payments must have been completely unbearable for them to do something this stupid. Pun intended. But investigators apparently went so far that they brought a biologist to review this video that we just saw, and naturally they determined that this wasn't a real bear. And they then got a search warrant, as we saw, and this led to the discovery of the bear costume. Which is just... That is the icing of the cake. They didn't even get rid of the bear costume, nor the shredders they have there. I don't know what they're called, but you use them to make like pulled pork or like pulled brisket sandwiches. And here they're slashing up the inside of a Rolls Royce with them. But I feel like since they did not even get rid of the costume, they must have assumed they would have gotten away with this, even when they submitted this footage that we saw themselves. But KTLA ran a story where they interviewed some of the locals for their reaction as well.
Just when you think you saw it all, not quite, especially for us here in news. I think we were all surprised by this story. Now, it's called Operation Bear Claw for obvious reasons, and when a lot of
That's a good name. Also, I mean, we cover laughably stupid stuff on the internet here, and this is hands down one of the most laughably stupid things that I've seen in a long time.
You really had to do a double take to see, was that really a bear? Well, take a look for yourself and see.
No, we didn't even have to do a double take. That was so obvious. That was the
car door was magically open. The way a bear, the car will be shaking by then, even if the car. Yeah, the car will be shaking rapidly if you think about it.
Andrew from billing. You're pulling the office gift exchange. She's a little bit of this and a little bit of that. If only you could get her a little bit of all the things. Ooh, don't overthink it. The best beauty gifts are only at Sephora.
Biggest bear I've ever seen in my life.
Or barely believable. From afar, this surveillance video shows something or someone rummaging through a car. But if you look closer, it might just look like a bear. That's partially correct. It's actually someone wearing a bear costume.
Dude, they're like crawling. Nah, that's so obviously human.
The video is from January of this year on the 700 block of Bishorn Drive in Lake Arrowhead.
I'm kind of just stunned because I don't believe somebody could do something like that.
There are bear encounters up here for sure. It's not something that's like completely out of the realm of possibility.
Investigators with California's Department of Insurance say that the suspects made a claim with their insurance company, stating that a bear had entered their 2010 Rolls-Royce Ghost and that the animal had caused interior damage. Images show perfect.
All right, so I'm actually interested now. Can a bear... something new every day.
Perfectly aligned claw marks. Once the insurance company started investigating, detectives found additional claims with 2 other insurance companies on the same day.
They just look so unnatural, though.
2 Mercedes vehicles.
What a bunch of knuckleheads to try to do something so silly.
Residents tell us it's not entirely unbelievable. After all, it's bear territory. State investigators later contacted the California Department of Fish and Wildlife, where experts found several discrepancies from the video.
The person, as they entered the vehicle, they did not seem to troubleshoot the handle at all.
They should low-key, you search it up on YouTube or some shit. Search it up. How bears some into cards and stuff. Just reenact it. Make your body look similar to it, so it can look believable. But I don't think they were thinking about that.
There were no biological traces left behind in the vehicle. The scratches, there were 6 long scratch marks from the tool that was used. And bears do not have 6 toes, they have 5.
The costume turned up during a search warrant leading to the arrest of 4 suspects from Glendale and Valley Village, 3 of them seen here. They were charged with insurance fraud and conspiracy after insurance companies were defrauded more than $140,000.
It's actually...
Why the fuck would you keep the bear suit? You get caught using it. No. You use it, and after you keep it, like at least hide it at like your grandpa's or some shit. Drive all the way far away.
It's impressive they paid out as well. Because did they really do $140,000 of damages there? Like, I get the leather probably has to be redone, but $140,000?
To fix a car, bro. I think that's labor work.
Man, that's crazy. There in the big blue house. Dude, this is the costume they used. Yeah, that Rolls Royce got scratched up by that bear. The dude in that costume of that bear.
Ooh, tell me, were you just playing in the woods? Could you smell like
supercar performance?
And I love
Rolls Royce.
Perfect theme song, just tear apart the inside of a Rolls Royce. What a blast from the past. Good times, good vibes. Love that. So if there's a takeaway from this video, don't commit insurance fraud. It's
don't commit insurance fraud, and if you're trying to hide evidence, don't keep it. Don't keep the evidence. You go burn it or hide it under a buried animal or some shit.
It's always a terrible idea. I guess the other takeaway is if you are dumb enough to actually do so, don't snitch on yourself with a video of you committing insurance fraud, especially in a bear costume. You know, just a casual life hack. I'm sure you had an aha moment right now. It's such a relatable problem to have. But I mean, hey, at least on the bright side, we don't have that problem. But YouTube thinks you'll enjoy this video, and if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to my
Yeah, shit, bro. I think what they did was stupid. It literally was. Well, I'm good to go to sleep.